Wait a second. Why am I punting on third down? I guess I'll call a timeout. Oh, I hate my job. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gamaray. How are you guys doing? It's been so long since we've had a 16 game week. We just had our first one last week, so I hope you guys are happy. I'm happy. More football. Now, I hope you liked that little thing at the beginning. I'm sorry, I had to put it in. I had to do it. John, it just seems like John Fox just hates his job. I mean, doesn't it seem like he says, like, oh, why me? Like, doesn't it seem like that? That's what it seems like to me. Also, why doesn't Ryan Pace get any hate? Patrick Manley on Fox said that Phil Emery, the old GM of the Bears, the one that hired Trustman, remember him? He went 23-20 as the Bears GM, and he was shunned as the worst GM ever. And I kind of agree with him. I mean, he got rid of Lovey with a 10-6 record. But then you look at where Lovey's career went next, and he was part of that 2-14 Tampa Bay Buccaneers team. And now look where he is at Illinois. Anyway, I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to say that they fired Phil Emery, which is, I guess, a good decision, and brought in Ryan Pace. And Ryan Pace has only 12 wins in all of his seasons. Ryan Pace has 12 wins as the Bears. He's like 12-30 something. And he's the best guy. He's the best guy in the history of Chicago. Not in the history, but best guy in Chicago right now. How? He doesn't get any hate. He's protected from every little bit of hate. Here's what I'm just trying to say. John Fox is getting all the hate. He's got nothing to work with. He's got Trubisky, Leonard Floyd, and maybe Dontrell Inman, and that's it. Just them. Trubisky's got basically one receiver to throw to. Triple cover him, no one else can catch the ball. And then your tight end situation with Zach Miller crumbling up his knee. What I'm just trying to say is that Ryan Pace should be getting a little hate. He's the one who gets the players, and he's not doing a really good job. I mean, I know it's hard, but come on, you should be getting some kind of criticism. Anyway, the third point I want to talk about is huge. The Giants are starting Geno Smith over Eli Manning. That's not even the big part. Yeah, maybe the Giants wanted to jumpstart something. Eli Manning, this is most likely his last year. If he started this game, he would have set the record. He would have broke the record for most games started, which is absolutely crazy. He was one game short. All the injuries he fought, everything he fought, he just blew it away because he didn't want to start. And you might be like, oh, well, he didn't get a choice. He was pulled. No, because the Giants specifically asked him, because he was the franchise quarterback for so long, won 2 Super Bowls. They asked him. They said, do you want to start the game, play a couple plays, and then get pulled? He said, no, just take me out. What? Why? I understand you're trying to be a team player. This is your last year. You had a record, and you freaking blew it. And it's not even like it's for a rookie quarterback that you want the Giants to succeed. No, it's for Geno freaking Smith. Geno Smith! I'm not even a Giants fan, and I got pissed off at that one. That might be the stupidest mistake Eli has ever made. Anyway, I didn't even say my record. I went 11-5 last week, and that brings my season total to 87-73, which is still awesome. I'm 7 games above 500. No. I'm 14 games above 500, so it would take a really bad week for me to not finish above 500. So I'm kind of proud. I'm really happy. So yeah, I'm looking good. So anyway, with all that out of the way, let's get into the predictions. I'm not throwing a piece of paper behind me because I have it all on one sheet. So let's get into it. First game, Thursday Night Football, Redskins and Cowboys. I should just flip a coin. We got the 49ers, and we got my Chicago Bears. And by God, let me just, hang on, just real talk. If we don't freaking beat the 49ers, I might just kill myself. No, not really. But seriously, if we don't beat the 49ers, I have lost all faith in some kind of rebuild. I mean, there's a low. They're sucking for a year, going 7-9. Okay, that's not good. Maybe need to change a few things. There's bad, like going 5-11. Like, oh shoot, man. Maybe we need to fire the coach, or maybe we need to bring in some more personnel, or different personnel. There's Bears bad, which is like 4-12, 3-13. Where your kicker misses a game tying field goal and you cut him in the middle of the season to bring in some guy that was hurt and he misses his first field goal as an attempt for that team. Then there's San Francisco 49ers guy, low, where you trade for a quarterback in the middle of the season. A quarterback, per se, that played a basketball game at my school. No joke. For those of you guys that go to my school, one of my teachers told me that he played for my school's basketball team, and Jimmy Garoppolo was actually playing against him. That's just crazy. That's absolutely crazy. So yeah. I kind of want to see what Jimmy Garoppolo has. When he started the games against the Patriots, he actually looked pretty good, but who's he going to throw the ball to? So this is my crap fest. I'm taking the Bears over the 49ers. We got the Broncos and we got the Dolphins. And the Broncos have a good defense. The Dolphins don't have a quarterback. Jay Cutler, baby, is probably not playing again. I think he's still concussed. And Matt Moore is just god-awful. So, taking the Broncos, they don't have as good of a defense as they did a couple years ago, but it's still good enough to beat the Dolphins in this one. Tampa and the Packers. I'm taking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's marked my upset, but I mean, it's not really an upset. I mean, if you looked up inconsistency in the dictionary, and you opened up, you'd see the Oakland Raiders and Brett Hundley. How he could just crap the bed against the Ravens and then play almost to beat the Steelers. I mean, Al Michaels said that if Aaron Rodgers were playing in that game against the Steelers, that he wouldn't have done any better than Brett Hundley would have. Which is absolutely crazy. That's so weird. How you could just be terrible one game, be really good the next, and then be terrible again. I don't understand that. You're either really good or you're really bad or you're somewhere in the middle. You're not both. You can't be one. I don't know. The NFL is weird. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. I'm taking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who I don't normally pick because they kind of suck, over the Packers. We got the Chiefs and we got the Jets. The Chiefs are 6-5, but they've not been playing some really good football as of late. They started 5-0. Since then, they've gone 1-5. That's really bad. And the Jets, I don't know why people are saying they're good. They're 4-7. How is that good? Anyway, I'm taking the Chiefs. I think they'll snap their losing streak. They'll turn that frown right upside down, and they'll go into the Meadowlands and beat the Jets. We got the Colts and Jaguars. Now, they're two division rivals on opposite sides of. They're on opposite sides of the standings. The Jaguars are first place. The Colts are last place. The Jaguars are good. The Colts are oh God. So you might find that another 50 burger goes up this week, as I'm picking the Jaguars over the Colts. Oh my God. And the stupid statement of the day goes to me. You might find that the Jaguars put up 50 or 60 points on the Colts, and the Jaguars are beating the Colts. The Lions and the Ravens. Now, I wanted to pick the Ravens. I wanted to so bad. They played so well against a vulnerable Packers team. But, you know what? There's still hope for the Ravens. I'm going to flip this coin again. If it lands on tails, I'm picking the Ravens. Oh, shoot, wrong part of the hand. Alright, we got it right here. It's heads. And I just lost the coin. The Vikings are just the way better team anyway. So, I'm taking the Vikings over the Falcons. We get the Browns and Chargers. I should have made this one my lock. The Chargers started off like 0-3, I think 0-3, and they're 5-4 since. They're coming for the Chargers along with the Raiders. So, I mean, it's a close one in that division. In this game though, definitely Chargers. The Browns, poor Cleveland. I just hope they don't win a game until week 16 when we play them, so that their spirits are still crushed. So Chargers over Browns. We got the Raiders and the Giants, and as I said, Geno Smith is starting. So I'm sorry, Giants. I wanted the Browns to win before you and the 49ers both won a game, but I hate when teams do that bad. I mean, God dang it, win a couple of games so we can get a higher draft pick. Come on! Nah, but I want the Giants to win, but the Raiders are obviously gonna win. They've actually won a couple games now, and I've actually kind of put my faith back in them. Most of you guys know that I freaking gave up on the Raiders. They were good last year, and now they're just back to decently moderate status. But I'm taking the Raiders over the Giants. We get the Saints and Panthers. This is the game of the week. This is for the division lead. If the Saints win, they keep their division lead. If the Panthers win, they overtake the division lead. At least I think that's the case. Even if that's not the case, these two teams are still really good. And I think the Saints in the Superdome are still going to win this game. Saints over Panthers. Rams and Cardinals. Now, the Cardinals are 5-6. They're actually not that bad. But they're playing the Rams, who are one of the surprise teams in football this year, along with the Vikings. So the Rams are gonna win. I mean, let's be honest. The Cardinals are actually not as bad as many people thought, but they're way better than the Rams. Rams over Cardinals. Eagles and Seahawks. This one could have been the game of the week too. These two teams are both really good. I'm taking the Eagles though. They have 10 wins. They're 10-1, and I think they're gonna go 14-2. I really do. They're gonna lose one more game. I just know it's some team's gonna beat them, but it's not gonna be the Seahawks. Eagles over Seahawks. And with that, guys, that concludes the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.